It's been a long time coming, but still I'm on smash. Never no breaks, I'm giving them all gas. Living for today, middle finger to pass. Also give it to the ones who thought I wouldn't last. Fake ass friends, never been family. The more I make moves, the more these niggas can't stand me. Smile in my face, but knowing they wanna ban me. Make up any lie so niggas could try to hand me. Tell it to the pen and telling it to the streets. But nigga, I'm in tune with the pen in the streets. No room for defeat when you facing a real low. I ride by my lonely so I see behind the smoke. Can't wash one hand without washing the other. Cause I'm a real keeper and my motherfucking brother's point guard of the streets. Some plays I
Yes. Good morning. You tuned in to Eastside Radio.
Yeah.
Bam Deuce, Jazzy.
Man, what's up, Bam?
Oh, man. I'm feeling good right now, man.
Made it on in.
Oh, man, yeah, made it, but still shit. Motherfuckers lost my luggage, man.
Oh, man.
Hey, but, man, you know what? Taking trips, especially, man, where we at?
Exactly.
Where it's us at? Hey, man, I'm telling you, them was the most pleasant 3-4 days of my life,
That's right,
man.
Relaxing.
Hey, man, I mean, motherfuckers hitting you from, 100 yards away. No, seriously, I'm talking about, man, you can't walk past a black person without them saying something or acknowledging you.
Common courtesy.
To some extent. I don't give a damn if they say they like your shoes. They gonna tell you from 30 yards away. Yeah, they gonna tell you smell good from 50 yards away.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, that shit, I was like, wow. But it was dope, man. The air seemed thinner.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I actually got my thoughts together out there. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, I love taking trips, man, and just relaxing in the air is even different, man.
No, man, everything was different. The aura and like I say, it just felt like you ain't had no weight on you. But the minute I touched back down, I'm like, damn, it seemed like I'm missing something or I forgot to do something. It's like, you got so much shit to do, so many things to do. When you sit at home, there's so many things to do, so many people depending on you and pulling from you. But when you leave and you gone, it's like, man, that weight is off for you. But no, it was definitely good. Got some good things in the works, some great things going.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
But yeah, I just, it was older woman, didn't know what she wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know if she wanted to sit by the window or sit in the middle, right? So she sits in. It was funny, man, because I let her get the window, and she like, well, I don't think I can do this, because I was like, all you got to do is shut the window, shut the little thing. She's like, but just by me, I seen it now. This just was, she's like, I seen it now. She's like, well, do you mind, getting, switching? So I'm like, okay, I'll do that. Soon as I get over there, I roll a little thing up the shutter. She like, well, do you mind, shit? Because I know I got to look left. I say, look, now I just let you sit in the middle to refrain from looking out the window. But no, she was like, yeah, but now I see the clouds. I know I'm high up. I told my daughter I should have took a train. I'm like, man, but it was so funny because she didn't want to stop. I knew what she was doing, but she talked me to sleep. You know how a person talk you to sleep and it feels so good?
Yeah.
That shit felt so damn good because I'm listening to her. I'm just nodding off, hitting my head on the damn. I'm nodding like a motherfucker. That's probably why my neck hurt, man.
That's what it is.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, she had that good vibe to her, to where you wanted to hear her talk, but I wanted to hear her talk because she was putting me to sleep.
She had that positive energy though.
But she was cool, and then she knew once she started figuring out I was going to sleep. Yeah. She touched me on my knee. She like, you hear what I said? Well, if you ain't hear what I said, this what I said.
She gonna let you catch. She want you to catch up on what she's saying.
But what I figured, what I seen, she didn't want to go to sleep because I guess she had some type of feeling with flying, but she didn't want to go to sleep. So talking.
Exactly.
Was going to make her trip a little better. But, oh, man, when we got off the plane, because people thinking I'm with her, when we got off the plane, as soon as we land, She walking. We go get our luggage. She talking to me. Even as I'm getting picked up, she still talking. But it's to the point to I'm thinking she finna ask if she need a ride or something. But she was a cool old lady.
Yeah, that's
man.
that good energy.
Yeah,
man.
she was a cool old lady. Deborah.
That's
Oh,
cool.
she was cool, man.
Them trips are needed at times, man. Couple of weeks ago, man, I went to Dallas. Shouts out to Mike, Black Market Entertainment, the Black Market movement out there, man. They treated me to the utmost hospitality, man. We got some soul food. I got accused of being a professional basketball player.
Hey, oh my goodness.
Yeah, man, we ate some of that.
Hey, man.
Southern, man. I think it was $7.50 or $7, man. All you can eat, smothered rice, steak, cabbage. I mean,
see, this is the good thing
lovely,
about
man.
and I think that's what it was, man. That Southern hospitality. All right, I was in Huntsville and Nashville. Oh my goodness, I had some damn black eyed peas that I thought was motherfucking baked beans. That's oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Look here, man. See, it's a different. You know, like my money wasn't good out there. Basically, they flew me out, but my money wasn't good. Man, you talking about from cornbread to, I don't do the pork, but oh man, them damn pork chops was so looking good. Hey, I was about to say, I'm gonna go ahead and dib in and see in today. Hey, I'm talking about. Hey, I was like, what the? Oh, hey man, just home cooked meals. Is the best just the best way, but them home cooked meals, people think it's just a home cooked meal. You bonding with those home cooked meals too, man. I mean, I don't give a damn if it's a barbecue, if it's a potluck. Out there it's just different. Man. Everywhere is bullshit, but the way it is out there, it was totally different, man. It was a great experience for me. I ain't got nothing to say about it. Even though I was out there on business, music, even that. Go to the studio. They about their business.
Exactly.
Everything was, I brought everything, far as the split sheets and everything. Exactly. But see, they had theirs, which fucked me up.
That don't happen a lot.
Nah, that fucked me up. We went through everything. Everything when we sat down, okay, well look here, Bam, this the song I want you on, and this the breakdown, and this is how it's gonna be, and this is what everything we discussed the business before I even started recording.
Man, you know what?
I ain't did, and I'm gonna tell you, I never did that.
That's tight, man.
I never ran into people that did that. You know what I mean? I always handled it on my own on the back end, but. Far as soon as we walked in, I had it. Boom, we knocked it out. Like, look, so it ain't no discrepancies. This how it's gonna be.
I respect that.
I was like, wow, homie.
I definitely don't see that a lot. Out here, but I'm pretty sure it happens. But like you said, the process don't happen first before y'all go into, knocking out that song. That's good. Though,
see, and I think. Because in the South right now, it's a lot of money circulating through the South. It's a lot of money, but the money, they respect you off of what you're doing. So, see, out here we got a lot of we got a lot of cats that feel like, they made it, so I'm gonna start charging you now. Now they thing is they gonna pay for it because they finna push it. They gonna pay for it. They don't want no favors or this or that. So they making their money. So look, what you charge or how much you charge, or even if they be, well, look, this what I got for you. Is this, is this worth it? At least they exhaust all their options right then and there before they even present it to you. Whether you tell them how much you charge for a verse, a hook, whatever it is to do, they gonna let you know what they got. You know what I mean? But that's their form of respect. I'm gonna offer you something. See, out here you don't get that. Ain't nobody finna offer you that. Oh, well, you do this for me, you do that. But theirs, they just make it make sense.
Yeah, because I got a few little young producers that's hot, man. They jumping on board, the teammates. And one of the cats was telling me, man, I did a beat, man, and I guess he never really experienced this type of, business. He said, man, I sent the track. I forgot the rapper's name in the South. He said, man, he said the brother say, shoot me your PayPal information. Right. He said before he even got off the phone with the dude, he got the little alert from his, I guess, app on his phone where the money was in his account.
Exactly.
And he said, man, and he said, the brother said, man, I'm not finna play with your money. He said, you told me how much you wanted for the track. And he said, send me the files and everything. He said, man, it went so smooth. He said the guy sent him the money. You know, he did the track. He sent the files over, did all the work that was supposed to be done. And I said, man, I'm not saying all South rappers are like that, but the majority of them, they know the business side of it, and they conduct the business first before they go into just grabbing the track. Because, you know, a lot of producers don't understand. They just trying to get on. They don't, you know, they just send a full beat, and they get kind of upset because they'll hear their song on a mixtape, or they selling the song on iTunes, and they say, well, as a producer, Jazzy, how do I get paid?
Right.
You know, and I'm like, man.
Shit, that's your song.
Yeah, but see, it's so many, man, I get that question so much. So many producers, or a rapper might say you do a song and you get a rapper to do a feature on it. But that song is on your account. That particular song is on your account. So the guy that did the feature, like you said, he didn't sign no split sheet.
Right.
He didn't do no publishing. He didn't copyright his verse. Then he has the question afterwards like, hey, wait a minute. How do I get paid for that?
Right.
Then I say, did you sign off on it? And then I got to watch my response to him because, you know.
It could be
I stay out of
a
that.
conflict between the producer and the artist
so,
now because they listening to you.
Exactly.
But Jazzy said this.
Yeah, man, I stay out of that, man.
But that's funny because, see, I've been through stuff like that where people be like, oh, well, Bam said.
Yeah.
Now, if you can't speak for yourself, that's on you.
I hate that, man.
I'm giving you some insight on stuff that's beneficial to you.
And they throw you under the bus.
Now, but you know what? It's not really throwing me under the bus because it still make them look stupid. If I give you some vital information that's healthy and beneficial for you and to you, and you go tell the person that's trying to fuck you, do you really think that they gonna admit to you that, oh, look, I'm fucking you, so yeah, you know what, Bam, right? So, hey, I would tell even producers, like right now, you know, you got a lot of producers, and then you got these people that's, you know, trying to manage this artist or produce this artist, doing this or whatever. Because a person is attached or in the vicinity of a known hip hop artist, a big artist, doesn't mean that they can get that feature.
Exactly.
So people think, you know, because you'll have young producers that's hot.
Yeah.
I take a picture with DJ Quick or take a picture with Snoop Dogg, whatever, Ice Cube, whoever it may be. I take that picture with them. Now I could be involved with Quick a little bit.
Or catching him coming out the elevator.
No. But no, I'm saying I can be involved with him to the point to where, okay, let's say
it's
a producer that I know that's my boy is fucking with Quick.
Yeah.
But I'm, you know, me and my producer, we work together.
Yeah, exactly.
But him and Quick's dealing ain't got nothing to do with me, but I'm around it. But see, people see that and they take it like, oh damn, well Bam fuck with Quick, and then now I could easily put it out there like, well yeah, you know I'm fucking with Quick and such and such and such and such. Hey, just shoot me some beats. You shouldn't do that. And producers do that because a person might say, oh, well they fucking with Snoop or they fucking with Corrupt or whoever, they fucking with Dub C. Yeah, they not fucking with them like that. So you don't have to, you know, exhaust all your hot beats to a person that's telling you something, or, you know, just because they fucking with somebody or they Instagram flicking it up with these people, that don't necessarily mean that they fucking with them individuals.
Exactly. And you give people the wrong information. They'll put a picture up with them with, you know, probably call them in the studio, coming off the elevator, take a picture with them, and then it's how they word it in they post. I mean, you know, I ain't gonna say, because I can get to reading some posts that I done read and seen the misconception of the relationships in the business, man. So that producer automatically think, oh, you know, that dude can get probably an opportunity for me to get Quick on something or get this. And it happens, man. And those little young producers are sending their beats. And it's a lot of dope young producers out there that's dope, that you can send a beat to them that's a multi-platinum beat and they can flip it and do that. Man, shouts out to these young producers, man. But know your value, man. You guys are talented, man. If somebody's jumping on your beat, it's because they see value in the beat. And if they see value in your beat, that generates revenue.
See, but see, it's just like this, you know. you know, I mean, we can go all different places with this,
Exactly.
but we gonna go into a break, and we gonna get right back to where we
Eastside
left
Radio.
off. Y'all tune in to Eastside Radio, Talk Eastside Radio Instagram, Talk Eastside Radio Facebook. Y'all go ahead and tune in.
And if you want to call in, 323-293-3375.
Eastside Radio.
Yeah.
Grinding like this. Grinding like this.
See, I ride like a SS. When school's in session, I'm popular with the best dress. I ain't just hood. When I step out, I stay fresh. This underground music, I know I'm one of the BZS. Fix they mirrors and pump they brakes, cause they tryna watch every fucking move I make. Just stay out my way, I hit the hole like the bus. Retire, look in the eyes of the distrust. I ain't no fool, loose lips, sink ships. Got a lockdown on my hustle like vice grips. City by the sea, still a city full of crips. And the haters can't stand that I roll like this. 2 finger stroll like this. And everywhere I go it's black and gold like this. Hit you with a fist with my deuced out demeanor. You better be prepared when you're stepping in my arena. So I gotta let you know
Grinding like this. Grinding like this.
Cold game when you're in it, man. The ones who talk it, they really ain't about their business, man. I don't just talk it, I walk it, I live it. Post a nigga up without switching up on my pivot. Point guard of the streets, I cherish it like Gizzo. Bitch niggas foul me, I make it up at my free throws. Wanna play the game? Well, I play to win. Call yourself grown men full of estrogen. Cause of the bitchy ass ways and the things bitches say. Come out your mouth and you're thinking it's okay. See, I ride like this for a purpose. Shut that shit down, have your ass clocking out, not working. Hit you where it hurt in your pockets. Ain't no supporting your movement, so you really need to stop it. Grind, hustle hard for the profit. Everywhere I go, this Long Beach, so it ain't no stopping it.
Yes. We are back.
Back, y'all.
I was Ride Like from the EP, Point Guard of the Streets. Y'all go pick that up right now.
Stay banging that, man.
Y'all go pick that up. It's all over the airwaves.
Man.
iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Music. Go get it. Go get it now, right now. Matter of fact,
Buy it.
just come tune back in after you go get it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know, back to what we were saying, man. It's crazy that well the game is, with all due respect, the game is like a bitch. No, seriously, it's mistreated, and you know, in any forms, everybody know the whole term of a bitch. A bitch is a word that's not respected.
Yeah, you're right.
So you're not gonna be respected if you considered a bitch. No matter what aspect of the word is coming from, you are not gonna be respected. So, and it's young blood. So you gotta think of it. You know, you got young women that's hit 18. They ain't never been in a relationship before. They don't know right from wrong. And you got those that prey on them. You know what I mean? They prey on them. Vice versa. Same with these upcoming producers.
Yeah.
They don't want certain people to get to them first, and they know this is like the hottest, the hottest stuff that they got. Certain people that prey on them to do that, and they use these known names to get the shit for they little bullshit ass projects.
Exactly, man.
Like you using it for your bullshit ass project, but you not even using it for what you intended on using it for, or what you told this person the purpose of that beat was for, or beats were for.
I've experienced that. Like I said, we got some little tight producers that's done stuff for Will I Am, Kid Ink. I mean, they dope. Shout out to the teammates. They gonna be household names. But I've witnessed a situation like that. A cat talking about, hey, so-and-so needs some tracks. He putting a new album together, and these little dudes get excited, man. You know, they'd be like, say somebody from like a Scarface or a Busta Rhymes camp, and they say, hey, man, so-and-so working on I'm just using an example.
No, right.
He working on his new album, so these little dudes get excited because they see opportunity,
Right.
and they send the beat, and the dude who said it jumps his whack ass on the track and give it to a bunch of other people, and then the producer would be like, Jazz, man, I sent the stuff, man, with the hopes of Busta Rhymes jumping on. So then they figure, oh, he gonna put Busta Rhymes or he gonna put so and so Scarf on the track. Nah, he get to hearing his stuff on iTunes. He hear it on mixtapes. Then they hit up like, what do I do? I'm like, man, stop sending your stuff like that. That's what you do.
And really stop sending, like a lot of
Sell
producers
snippets.
need to really stop sending, stop trying to do anything to get on.
Yeah.
Because they'll send their music to this artist, send their music to this artist,
This
and this
label.
artist. And now you done sent the same batch of beats out to 5-6 different people. Now you got 3 artists out there with the same song.
Exactly.
But one, you didn't do no paperwork to the
Didn't copyright
music, didn't copyright it, didn't do nothing. So they really can utilize it how they want to. And see that's coming from them on knowing the business aspect of it. But yeah, it's a lot that I just know, like, when you travel, that's when you get to broaden your perspective and your horizons on this business. A lot of people are stuck in the LA area doing music, and you really, when you stuck in LA, that's all you had to talk about is LA. Now you can't relate to nobody else if you don't go nowhere else. You can,
Exactly.
how could you relate to, down south or back east or up north or
Yeah.
how could you relate to these areas when you haven't traveled to those areas?
Exactly.
And traveling ain't sitting in front of the damn computer looking at YouTube, because that's only a small percentage of what the individuals are like in that area. You know what I mean? Just because Rich Homie Quan or whatever, that don't mean that's how all of them act. You got different perspectives. You got to, even when you go into New York, you got to visit the boroughs. You got Atlanta and Memphis and everywhere. You
Miami.
got but they got zones. They shit called zones. You got different. You got the wards. Then in Detroit you got the miles, and it's different areas to where you will have to experience, man, and see what these people is going through to open up your dialect on your music.
And you can also tell the artists that you could see their comfort zone, and when they came out and started traveling and witnessing different cultures.
Right.
And I always, I say Nipsey, you could see when YG started traveling, when they start broadening their horizons and seeing, okay, it ain't just a LA thing. When you start traveling, you got more, your vocabulary expands.
There you go.
You got more topics to talk about instead of six foes and hoes and strippers and, shooting dice. And so you become a person that's no longer just a rapper or a producer, but in the business of your craft.
Right.
There's a difference. You got people that rap, then you got people that's in the business of rap. You got people that DJ, then you got people that's in the business of DJing. I had an incident with a DJ, and he, like a country club. I think we spoke of this before. They wanted him to DJ, and he said, "Oh man, I don't do country. I don't DJ a country club.
Wow.
I DJ hip hop and R&B. So you're not in the business of DJing. You're just a DJ." Because if I was a DJ, if a rock club, somebody wanted me to DJ a rock set, jazz, blues, gospel, I'm going to build up my catalog and DJ wherever they need me.
But see, and now that's where people misunderstand and misconstrue the word. See, he's not a DJ. He's just a person that spins music.
Exactly.
It's just like certain people that rap. If you're a rapper, are you a rapper or are you an artist? If you're a rapper, you limited to certain things you can rap on. If you're an artist, you can go beyond that box that you in.
Exactly.
See, it's just like, are you a barber or are you a person that cuts hair?
Exactly.
Barbers can cut coarse hair,
Yep.
straight hair.
Any nationality.
There you go. Ain't no, oh man, I don't cut white boy here.
Yeah, exactly.
How you don't? What the fuck you mean? Did you get your license to
Not
cut?
in the business of cutting.
You know, I mean, so it's differences within that. You know, I mean, the whole even in the food industry, the culinary, it's the art of it.
Exactly.
It's not necessarily the taste of it.
Yeah.
Well, it's all of it combined.
Yeah,
but you know, it's
exactly.
the presentation,
Like
the
you
taste,
said,
and
it
everything.
creates the art of it.
But it's an art. You know, you can't just throw this shit together. You know, I just squirt some ketchup
Yeah.
around this motherfucker.
Yeah. And you know,
I got a masterpiece.
We say that to encourage any rapper, producer, DJ, up and coming managers. You know, we real blunt with letting you know that there's a business side of it. And you know, like you rappers out there, you know, it's cool to go into the studio with your homies and do whatever you're gonna do. But at some point, that's important that we always speak on this, that you learn to fill out a split sheet. Like Bam said in the beginning, you know, he came in, he was ready to get busy, and they sat down and did the business first. They filled out the split sheet. Everybody split. Whoever participated on the hook, who wrote this, who wrote that. Before they actually started the song, the business was done. So then all he had to do was send his stuff to ASCAP or BMI or whatever person he's affiliated with. And that's making your job easy, because it's a headache trying to do that once your song is already on Empire distribution or iTunes, and it's a headache. Or that song is already getting played on the radio and it's not encoded. You know, some of the rappers, you say encode, they say, man, what are you talking about? They don't know what you're talking about.
Right now, man, I challenge and call out any upcoming rapper right now, upcoming producers right now. I challenge them to change. Just to change they way of thinking. Change the atmosphere, the environment that they in right now. Because it's too much of that, you know, keeping it real bullshit. Ain't no such thing as keeping it real no more. I mean, you got to get rid of that dead weight that's around you. That's what I challenge these upcoming rappers for, because, you know, another thing I challenge them on is creativity. Not the creativity far as, making a hit record, but the creativity of separating yourself and being around somebody that's more creative than you. Don't be around the people that you know you more creative of. It's just everybody out there, they want to be, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, it's a lot of people that want people around them to tell them what they want to hear.
And accepting,
accept that shit. And then it's a lot of people that don't want to tell a known artist or a big name artist just because they whoop-de-whoop or something.
That shit is whack.
Oh, no, I don't like that. You jumping on any and everything. You can't do that, because that's going to be a representation of yourself.
Yeah,
that's a representation of you. You got to watch what you, like, it's a lot of artists out here, man, I'm fucking with everybody. You can't do that.
No, you can't.
See, we got to the point to where it's too many nice guys out here, and the competition is not there no more. And I'm not saying go at a person head, diss a person.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying. But on a basketball court, if you play on another team and I play on another team, we gonna chop it up before we play, right?
Because on that
you
court,
my boy. But I'm not trying to lose to you. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna give you everything I got. We don't have that no more, right? It's like everybody want to play on the same motherfucking team.
And score the same
I don't
points.
get that. I don't get that. Or piggyback off of somebody else's points.
Yeah.
You get in the game and score your own motherfucking baskets. Don't ride the wave of somebody.
Because sometimes you could have a particular person in your camp or around you that can depreciate your brand, that could bring some bad energy to your camp. And they don't mean your camp any good. You know, it's a lot of cats out there that's talented and got somebody around them that people say, you know what, I'm cool. You know,
I call them the practice players. You ever seen them players on the team?
Only play at practice.
But even that, but they want to be on a team because they like the way the warm-up suits look.
Yeah.
They like the way the uniforms look. You know, so they up to par far as the look. But when you put their ass in, they ain't worth shit.
Can't score a point.
But they want to. But those the ones, you know, they the jocks of the team though.
Yeah.
They the jocks, and you got artists now that's so-called artists, but they want to be with the label because of the fucking chain that they gonna get or the medallion. I like the way that logo look.
Yep.
Damn, I can't wait to get one of them. And when they get that, they made it.
Go to the mall and want the girls to see. That remind me of the
the
dude that owned the car is chilling. He rolling, but the passenger is the one that do all the flossing.
Well, you know why?
Because when a girl don't pay attention to him, he like he is the owner of the car.
Well, the owner know. The owner know this.
Yeah, and he used to it.
No, but the owner know. That's his car.
It's his car.
I don't need to floss this motherfucker.
Exactly.
This is my shit.
Yeah, man. Or the owner might go get his hair cut and the passenger drive the car, hit some corners. Man, it's so many cats. I don't even want to say no names, man. Some of these cats don't
that's
get
the
it.
thing. And it ain't even about saying no names,
man,
because
it's so many phony balonies out there, man.
Man. No,
I mean,
it's a few Oscar Myers.
Man, shouts out to the real strong camps out there that look out for their camp, like, you know, we grind together, we shine together attitude, man. I respect those camps, man. It's some talented dudes out there that's linked with some guys. And I mean, for years, for like 3 or 4 years, I'm seeing the frontline player playing, but he ain't reaching back. Okay, I'm gonna drop my project. We're gonna put a lot of push on my project, and then we're gonna drop your project and give him the same amount of attention. Bring him out on stage. Don't bring homies that really ain't really affiliated with your camp on, and not people that's in your camp. I don't understand that. I see some people that's been popping and got some good little radio play and got some little soldiers with them that's dope, but I see the big picture. Their soldier that they should be putting on, they really threatened by him, and thinking that they soldier is gonna outshine him, so they never give him an opportunity to really put him on, man.
Right. Or they give him,
man,
they give him the mediocre shit.
Yeah, the BS, man.
They give him the mediocre shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he won't shine.
I hate that, man.
And
there's
see,
a lot of cats out there doing that, man.
And this is another thing for certain artists too, man. If you even
he get
camps,
all the big features and don't even give his boy
even camps. One thing I would direct to these camps, man. If you're a part of a camp, a group, a crew, whatever you want to call it, the best thing to do, man, is be in uniform. You know, don't be on stage if it's 2 of y'all in the group, 4, 5, whatever. If it's 5 of y'all in the group, 5 of y'all should look in uniform. Why? Yeah. Because the numbers is what matter. And then to your consumers, you look better and you more sellable to your consumers when y'all all look the part. But if you got 5 people, I mean, you look at these videos, it's people that's a part of groups, camps, and all that. You look at it, this dude got a sweatshirt on. This dude got a hat on. This dude, you could tell they trying to outshine one another when all y'all got to do is throw on some black shirts with white print. Boom.
Yeah, exactly,
and y'all good.
Man. Look marketable, man. And if I go, I say this, we've said this a few times on our show. When I go to see a Lil Bam or I go to see a group that I done paid to come see, or I bought their music and I'm a fan of their music, I want to come see them. I don't want to see 20 niggas on stage with drinks, with their slingshots on, lip singing the whole song. You guys are depreciating your show.
No, for real.
I come there to, if I hear you on the music, the young guys, it's some young cats out there that I like. But when I go to the show, I'm disappointed. I bang the music, but I hate they shows because I go to see my, a little young cat that I look up to, and I bang their music. I want to see them and enjoy them. I don't want to see all y'all homeboys taking pictures and want to put it on their Instagram to get girls. This is a business, man. Why y'all go up there with 30 niggas on stage with you? I might bring somebody, if you know that, man, they might want to endorse you or sponsor you and put some bread behind you. They don't want to come see, hey, man, get in. I don't care if people get upset. It just looks bad. I want to see the artists that I paid for or artists that I'm like, they got banging music. Don't come, man. Tell your homeboys to stay in the audience. It looks better on camera. The audience vibing to your music. We don't want to see 90 niggas on stage living vicariously through y'all. They probably was rappers that never made it, and that's the closest they can get to enjoying some type of fame, getting behind y'all, lip singing and moving, taking their shirts off, holding their lean. Come on, man. Like, that shit is very unprofessional, man. And this is a business, man.
See, that we come to, by you saying that, but the thing is, do they understand it's a business? And then on top of that, if they do understand it's a business, because see, that's why I step back and refrain from it, because I give a lot of people advice. Too. I really do. I give a lot of people advice, and I could give a damn who hate on me or who don't hate.
Man, that's why
I really don't. I really don't give a damn about that. But the thing is, the ones you give the advice to, and you sit back and you look and you be like, damn. I done wasted my time sitting here telling you all this good shit,
ain't lying,
and
man.
you go off and go do something totally because see, people looking at it like this. Oh, what? He ain't on it. He ain't.
Exactly.
You don't know what I'm on.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? But everybody is looking at that. If it's not in their face or if it's not what they presume to be popping Instagram wise or Facebook wise, then you not hit. You not it. But I'm gonna tell you this. You are ruining your brand by you getting out there rapping and you got 4 people on the right of you and 3 people on the left of you drowning you out and rapping your rap before you rap it. See, people don't understand. The consumers see that. But they think, oh, well, shit, I got all my niggas on stage. Hey, look here, if they your niggas, or they your boys, or they your family,
ass in the audience,
or they your day one bro, it ain't even really the audience. They gonna respect your show and let you do you. True. And guess what? They gonna be there at the end of the day, whether you get them in the show for free or they pay for the show. If they your boys, they gonna respect what you do because they know it takes you to get on for everybody else to get on. But see, we don't have that no more. Ain't nobody pushing that one person. It's okay. I'm gonna push him. Well, damn, well, he ain't popping no more. I'm gonna go over here. Like I watch like these so-called managers as well too. They bounce around from because I'm thinking it's the artists, even though it's artists that bounce around from manager to manager. But artists are groupies as well. Yeah, you're right. Once they artists run into a dead end, they don't help their artists out of that. You know. They don't help that they artists out of that situation. They move on to the next one who they feel popping that could still keep them relevant. Like, man, you got to be about your business in this shit. If you're going to support somebody or do something, do it for the likeness of them. Don't do it because you're trying to benefit yourself and get rid of them. It has to be a team effort. You know what I mean? Scratch your back, scratch my back. You know?
Man. I mean, you know, this game is, I don't know. It's nowhere near what it used to be, man. But we're gonna go on to this break. Check it out, Eastside Radio. Make sure if y'all want to call in 323-293-3375.
Yeah.
Holla at me when you see me. Round my city, cause you know I run mine. Got my drink, focus is blown. Feel like the whole town on one, but there ain't no place like home. But boy, we going.
Ain't no city like mine, nigga. Bitches like mine, nigga. Sky so blue and the Crips stay fly, nigga. Heat wave, I had a low someone. Turned down for no one. 10th Street to 2-1. This barbecue weather. Let's get the smoke cracking, put the rest all the beach. Ain't no fucking guns clapping, ain't no tripping over here. So keep it over there. You don't want this fucking problem, get the fuck from round here. It's money making moves. We move on the money. Yeah, I'm loyal to my city. I ain't gotta stay, dummy. That went over your head. Cause I'm a real go-getter. Eastside nigga. Pittsburgh still a trip loc. My nigga said Bam loc we on. I know the city hotter than the chorus on its own. So I'ma do me and keep pushing for the peace. Rich roll through the streets saying fuck the police. Yeah, I hit the switch, then I smash out. Tank on full, never gassed out. From what we do, what we rap about. Take no loss, got another thing coming, trying to fuck mines off. Own lane, cut from my own cloth. Cold nigga, brain full of cold thoughts. You wanna get somewhere, you better get out that box. Cause my mind go further than these Crip blue socks, I'm on one.
It's a Long Beach heat wave, pulling up for the year-round sunshine. Holla at me when you see me. Round my city, cause you know I run mine. Got my drink, focus is blown. Feel like the whole town on one, but there ain't no place like home. But boy, we going.
Just touched down in the city. Scoop my nigga up, let's hit the streets for a minute. Call a couple homies and some badass bitches. Let's hit the store, let's get some blunts and drink and let's kick it. We in the parking lot of VIP. Posted up, Lil Bam, it's going down on me. B-City got the low-lows out. More money, no problems, what it's all about. Just dipping like Dog and Dre. Hit your ass with this east side shit, nigga, every day. Killer Cali, yeah, we rep it right. We shining big like the strip of the Vegas lights. Real hitters round here, motherfucker strike. We get it in while you motherfuckers sleep through life. For real. We hitting Tony, celebrating through the night while I'm loving this California life.
Yeah. Long Beach Heat Wave, that's Heat Wave.
And I got the vibe into that, man.
Featuring me, Vin Villa, and Trip Loke.
Trip Loke.
From the legendary group, the Twins.
Twins.
Twins got the city going round and round. Yeah, y'all gonna get that Point Guard of the Streets EP out now, right now. Man, this discussion is real good.
Oh yeah, man.
Now, last segment of this show, man, gonna ride out with some shit that a lot of people are familiar with, and we're gonna call it the barbershop talk.
Oh yeah, man.
Now, the barbershop talk, though, my question is the barbershop talk, is it too much for the barbershop? Or is it not? Because, now you got kids that's coming into the barbershop.
Yeah.
Well, not now, but, the barbershop talk was mainly for the fellas, but now you got, you're in a time to where the women is coming in there getting their son's haircut, and, depending on how the barbershop is, if it's up to par for them to stay in there and, sit and hear their jibber jabber. But, majority of the time, some just drop their kids off. But it's a lot of women that stay in, and the barbershop don't really screen they talking. You know what I mean?
Right.
Around the kids or the women.
Or the music.
Now you got some that respect, that do
exactly.
respect the kids, or it's kids in here,
Yeah.
let's switch the music up.
Man.
But the talk, the conversation, is still, anything goes to a certain extent. So our barbershop talk today on Eastside Radio is hate.
Man.
Is that hate? Is it genuine hate? Is it made up hate?
Jealousy, hate.
There you go. Is it jealousy hate? Or is it hate to get you to talk to that person? Hate. Certain people stir up shit just to get you to talk to them.
Yeah, it could be a marketing plan.
You know what I mean? It could be they scheme.
Yeah.
They know you're not fucking with them, so I'm gonna create this
Exactly.
just so this person can come back and talk to me. Or I'm gonna put this out there about this person, that they did this or they did that, so it could get that person to swing back around to calling me, and that conversation can spark up, because they don't know how to really spark up that conversation with you, not knowing where they at with you. So what do you feel about about that, about the hate that comes on now, especially the bullshit hate?
You know what?
The felonious hate, the Hollywood hate. That's what it is.
You know what, Bam? I look at. We as individuals are cut off different cloths. You got some soft bitches out there. You got. I like the song Ice-T made back in the day. He said, "Girls, we ain't just talking about you, but some of these niggas is bitches too. Some of these dudes are just punk bitches, man. And man, if my kids is listening to the show, Pop's just keeping it real, y'all.
Right.
Like it's a trip. You could go on through your life and compliment a brother. I'm not one of them dudes that think me complimenting your shoes is me expressing some type of weakness.
Right.
That's just giving my fellow brother his props. I'm like, because every week you come in, I'm like, bam, I like those.
Right.
Like, thanks, Jazz.
Appreciate
we
it.
don't do that anymore. Now that's considered signs of weakness, because another person might say, man, them some nice shoes. Oh, man, I like that shirt, man.
Right.
Now, you got cats that will hate on you. Will look at your shoes and like, this nigga think he looking good, man. Or he only doing that, man. So I can't comprehend some of the hate that's out there, Bam. I can't comprehend it because I'm not cut off that cloth.
You know what?
I don't understand it, man.
The hate that's going on now, what's funny is because whether it's clothing, music, entertainment, videography, producing, if you've been doing something for 13 or 10 plus years, let's say, and a person finally you know, decided to tap into your form of business and liking it. They've been doing something for 6 months. They had a nerve to say you bit something that they did. You've been doing clothes for 12, 15 plus years. You've been doing music for 10, 15 plus years. They've been doing this shit for 6 months. They do a hook, all of a sudden, you do some, oh, he bit my hook.
That's a hater.
He did this, he did that. You know what I mean? But the reason why I say it's false hate, and it's a lot of false hate out there, and I call it publicity hate, advertising hate.
Attention whores.
Yeah. Reason being is because if you stole something from somebody, if you stole an idea, or if you mimicked something, or if you really took something that somebody else worked that hard for, and y'all in the same area or in the same realm of people to where they can get in touch with you, if they don't express the way they feel to you personally first, that's not real.
Exactly.
That means the beef is not real, the hate is not real. The hate more so is the fact that you have been an influence in their life. You have been effective in their life. So the hate is really coming from them.
Really wanting to be what you are.
It's a respect thing, but they egos, they got too much pride to really give you that much credit. So I'm gonna go ahead and defer this and try to make up something. Oh, well, you know, Jazzy stole this idea from me, or Jazzy took this idea from me. Okay, but if I gotta tell somebody else that you took an idea from me, and I'm, you know, whether I got you in my phone, I know somebody that can get in touch with you. If I can tell somebody else before I tell you,
without picking up the phone,
the likeliness of that really being genuine is not there. So now you know, which nobody should really take that time out to try to dissect what would make a person do that or go that area or go that way. But that's why I try to get certain homies to not really pay attention to hate, because hate is not really what they think it is.
No, it's not.
You know, they think people really be hating on them, and it's not hating. It's more like attempt. Yeah. It's a hating attempt. The only way a person can hate on you is if you're doing something and they can influence your core audience to not buy from you anymore, or to not purchase or participate in any items that you put out there. If they can do that, then they have succeeded in that hate. But if they just putting something out there and people still buying your shit, that's not hate. That's why I call it hate attempts. Yep. You attempted to hate on me, but you didn't succeed with hating on me.
Exactly. And then hate and beef in 2016 is overrated. My beef ain't the same as today's beefs. Because, you know, that rapper getting on a radio show or getting on Instagram, getting on Twitter, going at somebody else. It's people that got, you know, said some out of line stuff about. I'm not creating no evidence paper trail on none of these social medias. When I see you at a club, I'll be in a 3-piece suit or a little pullover vest with a shirt. I look square as I don't know what. I'm going to address you face to face. I'm not going to put myself in a situation. This fool might have created 15 other so-called overrated beefs.
Right.
So if I go at him, I'm in the evidence file. So I'm not ever going to respond to somebody saying something out of line to me on no social media. And a lot of you youngsters out there, you dry snitching on yourself when you get on there and talk all that big stuff, because beef and hate is overrated. Because I don't know.
I think it's a lie. It's not even really it's overrated. No, because look,
you're right.
Let's look at this. Mm-hmm. I go to a club and I see an individual, right? And when they see me, oh, what's up, Bam? Oh, everything is all love. Now, this is the hate that I don't respect. You seen me, it was all love. But then I hear from somebody that you know, a certain individual that we have in common. I hear from this person that, oh, well, you know, this or that. Well, not even. No.
No, I'm just saying they changed the whole little.
No, I'm saying y'all could be cool.
Yeah.
You don't know nothing that's going on.
Exactly.
But the thing is, it's like it's people that initiate beefs that you don't know about.
Exactly.
So you mean to tell me I got to run into people and hear certain shit. You may hear something from other people, 4, 5 other people. Oh, well, such and such say they don't fuck with you. Okay, well, I didn't know that. But if you're not fucking with a person, that means when you see that person, you shouldn't even acknowledge that person. Don't embrace them. Then you get on these radio shows and social media shits and you blurt out shit and put shit out there. And those are the people that I don't respect. Now, I respect any man that has a problem with a man and he calls that man and say, look here, this is the problem that I got with you. This is what I feel, especially if you got that man number. See, it's a lot of people out there that know people through people, and you can get in touch with a person.
Somehow.
But they won't get in touch. They'll rather put it out there to make people think that you bad business.
Exactly.
Opposed to getting at you and like, look here, this is what I feel. So now, once you do speak on it, yeah, you know what? I don't really fuck with Bam and Jazzy because but me and Bam, we had a conversation. I told him how I felt. He told me how he felt, and we just agreed to part ways. It is what it is.
Exactly.
No love lost, whatever. But I don't fuck with him. He don't fuck. I don't wish him no harm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yada yada. But they don't do that no more.
That's handling it like a real man.
That's called business.
But you see, some of these dudes that's creating that and to talk all that stuff, when you bring it to their attention in person, they soft as cotton, man. And it's a lot of rappers out there that be talking all that tough stuff, but tuck they tail when they approach in person.
But see, and it's not even them being soft.
No, that's soft.
No,
man. That's some punk.
I get what you're saying, but this what I'm talking about, it has nothing to do with you being a punk, bitch.
No, I'm just saying it's different levels to it now.
No, right.
Like what I mean by that is, I don't like the dudes that talk all that tough stuff, talk all that tough street stuff, but when they approached, they looking for their team to do something, and if it's one-on-one, knuckle up, or go to the back of the parking lot. But they ain't doing that no more.
No,
man. But that's what I was saying.
Now that's something when it is serious, yeah. But at the levels that it is now, nothing is really serious to that point.
Comedy.
It's just to the point to where a person just mad that you really doing something that they can't do.
Yeah, basically.
You succeeding in areas that they can't succeed in. So my thing is, okay, if a person is succeeding in an area you can't succeed in, you join that person.
Yeah, but that don't happen no more.
You can't beat them, you join them.
They don't, man.
But it ain't about beef, but it's about pride because it's a nigga mentality. Nigga don't want to get at this man because he feel he kissing that man ass. But you know damn well you not qualified for the position that you are in. And you going to take the position anyway?
And you don't need to always look at other people as competition. Sometimes it's good to come together with that person. And why make $10 separately when you can make $1 million together? We look at the wrong people as competition. Certain people you need to go on and network with and come up with a plan. Like I like what Quick and Problem just did.
Yeah, the Rosecrans. Shout out to that.
Man, shout out to them
Quick
dudes,
and,
man.
Problem, man. Rosecrans. Y'all
they could have they could have looked at, okay, Quick is my OG. I don't look at him. That's my competition. He had his time already. Quick got with the youngster and did his thing.
And they both producers and
I
artists.
love that, man. I love that, man. I love to see the old guy. No, we young.
Right,
we still young. The G get with the youngster, and they put a masterpiece together because they don't see each other as competition, man.
And before we get out of here, this one thing I like to say: the most respected businessmen and business people are the ones that know. Okay, well, look here, I can't do this, but guess what? I have the means and the resources to put the people together to do this. Mm-hmm. See, the thing is, the things that we don't like, when you put them together, it's something that you do like.
You may not.
You could look at it from an ingredient standpoint. The shit that you don't like on its own, you gonna like that shit when it's mixed into a full course meal. Now you might not like eggs on its own, but you're gonna like eggs and cake. Yeah, you're gonna like eggs and cornbread. You know what I mean?
And some of the players out there wasn't the best players, but they turned out to be one hell of a coach. So, sometimes the players ain't always going to be the best players, but they can be the coaches that put the whole plan together.
Exactly. But, we can go all day, man, all night. But, until then, another Eastside Radio conversation has come to an end, and it's going to restart next weekend, next Sunday. Same Eastside channel, same Eastside day. Y'all going to get that point guard of the streets.
That's right.
iTunes right now, Spotify right now, Apple Music right now. And tune in next week.
Thanks for tuning in.
Lil
Jazzy
Bam.
and Bam.
Yeah.
The rap
Yeah.
game, yeah, took a left. How the hell they listen when they really deaf? It's been a long time coming, but still I'm on smash. Never no breaks, I'm giving them all gas. Living for today, middle finger to pass. Also give it to the ones who thought I wouldn't last. Fake ass friends.